Hello, hello, if anybody's out there. I'm here. Give me a minute, but I'm here. Don't see anybody in yet, but we'll see. Take me a little while to get hooked up here. I haven't been on for a while, but I'm here now. To anybody out there who's listening, I don't know if I'm gonna get anybody. Nobody's here. Hell, nobody's coming to chat or nothing. Everybody's busy. Maybe somebody's on that I don't know about. I mean, I can see. There may be. I don't know. Hi, chicks. It's nice to hear me. Yeah, you're the first one in. I went live on my channel in a long time. I've been doing stuff with Christina on hers, but I haven't been on mine in a long time. If I have to mute for a second, it's because I have to clear my sinuses out. I'm sorry, but it's just something I've been dealing with lately. So that's what you get when you got COPD, I guess. So how you been, Tiggs? Must be taking people a minute to. Hi, Spirit Stalker. How are you? I'm waiting on Christina. She ain't popped in yet. She's doing me. I was late, so naturally, I was late a lot of times with her. So I can cut her some slack. I haven't been set. I'm not really set up to read cards. I I got my cards out here, but the deal is I can't show them to you right now until I get set up. Next week I should be set up better, but I'm gonna start doing this every Tuesday at this time. As long as I am okay that day and not sick or anything like that. So, uh, hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can we
I
hear
can
you?
hear you. Yes.
Okay, good. I
I put
accidentally
hi
opened.
everybody. I didn't come in on my own link. I just entered through the what was there, so I'm gonna come up as Mary when I type in the chat. I just you gotta give me 5 seconds. I don't know how I lost track of time so bad today. but I just gotta change my shirt because I got hot and put on coffee. So just I'm sorry guys that I'm running late. It was unexpected, and I'm gonna
Did you read?
share while
Did
I'm
you
there.
did you read the messages I sent you?
um, I literally saw it like, oh, because I was like, oh, she didn't send me the link, and I started gluing something, and
I
and then
like
I
to
gotta fix
never got it, because it's all been last minute thing,
it,
today.
stalker.
Um, and it was all last minute thing today, for me to do this, and so I really wasn't set up to do cards. It, my situation, but anyway, um, because right
Oh
now I
yeah,
can't show them. I
you
can
could
read
do.
cards.
Oh yeah, you could probably do yes or no questions. No, like with a pendulum or
Right,
something.
right. I can. There's stuff I can do. Like if
Yeah.
you read the cards, I can. There's believe me, I can add to it. Um, but anyway, to everybody's, whoever's being read at the time. Um,
Hi, Tiggs.
but anyway, what I was trying to say is that, or what I was saying is that by next week I should have everything set up, or I can show them the cards and everything like that. I just got to do some rearranging because I don't have my main computer in here in the room I'm in, so I need to get that in here and set it up and all that, and then by next week I should be able to show cards and all that without showing my face. Hi, James. Take you a minute to find me? Why did it take you a minute to find me? You didn't have me already, James? Shame on you. Shame on you. Um, you're not blue. Let me go over here and make you blue. Blue. And make you blue.
Don't worry, James. It's gonna take me a few more minutes too, because I need my coffee. Don't worry, James. It's gonna take me.
Sorry.
I'm like,
Oh,
why am I echoing? I thought I was good.
I'm muted. I'm muted.
I don't want to hear myself. Then I won't talk.
All right, James. You should be uh refresh your thing. You should be blue now. Um, I know. It's been really hard because I've been sick off and on and stuff, and with my channel and stuff, and I've took like major breaks and stuff on it, and so that's why I'm not at 1,000 subs, but maybe I'll get there. We'll see. It took me forever to get 700, and this hiatus that I took just recently, I've lost like 25 people. So off of that, because I had like seven, I maybe I've lost about 20 because I had like it was I was working on about 730, and but no, I lost some people. But you know when you're not on all the time and stuff, people either clear it out, or YouTube's bad about taking you off people. I don't know why, but they do. Hi, Tony. How are you? Christina needs to go to sleep. Dang, Terry Geritol. What's she saying about that? You not having no sleep? You having sleep issues? You said you was.
I'm just making my coffee, and then I'm going to
You're welcome, James.
be right there. Why don't you have a
Now,
picture or something back here? Come on now. There we go. Something spooky. I'm trying to find something.
I don't have a lot on there. We're gonna have to
No,
clear
it's
it
all
out.
damn Christmas. What the freak is going
Them's
on?
all my old ones and stuff. So I'm gonna have to put some new ones on. I haven't, and that one's okay. And then there's
No,
the
that
other
one's
one.
good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some refreshing on a lot of it. If
Oh yeah.
anybody wants a reading, I can give you a reading with my
Well,
cards that I have. But
why don't you do me the favor and take a list? Like, can you write a list so we know who's who? You know, tell
yeah, I
everybody
can do
put their
that.
money down. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do a list. Let me get my ink pen out here. Can you give me a notebook over there, please? And thank you.
Meanwhile, the spirits are probably mad at me. I skipped uh, two 2 days of crossovers. I've been so tired. My back
Well,
hurts. Like
I mean, they're not going to be mad at you
they're
because,
mad at me. You know, I probably have people standing online like, "What is wrong with this lady?"
well,
Tonight,
they,
tonight we're gonna do one spirits. So if anybody in the chat has any that need to be crossed, you know, might as well send them over. We'll have a party.
well, I mean, you do crossovers all the time. There comes a time you have to take a break,
Oh,
and I'm
I do
sure,
them 4 times a week, and I
yeah, I'm
try
sure
to
that they
say that four
understand
times
it.
a week. Um, but for some reason, after Saturday, I had an extra kind of paranormal day because we did Saturday, like talking and all that, and that was an extra day that pooped me out. Like readings and things like that have to be like one time a day, one time a week if I'm gonna do 4 crossovers talking to spirits because it's all energy, and I get
Right,
exhausted sometimes, like it just
right.
happens. It's not the spirit's fault, not anybody's fault. You get exhausted because I keep saying I'm
Well,
fairly
that's
new
why.
at getting messages and seeing things and you know, only
Right.
within the last year and a half, like really been practicing. So sometimes it takes out of me, I don't even realize, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I had to take breaks like I did because believe it or not, just doing a spirit box or anything, even talking about paranormal, it takes energy to go through it because if you guys have any if you're gifted in any way or have abilities in any way, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you talk about it or you do anything in it, it's energy regardless. And you use extra energy. It's not just regular energy. You do extra energy because it's like you're channeling in a way, but you're even whether you're not channel, not talking to the spirit, you still have them around, and you still have, and there's energy vampires, out there, and you just use extra energy regardless. So I mean, don't you agree with that? Right, right, Tony, right. Yeah. Okay, we got two so far. Spirit
Okay.
Stalker wants one, and
All
James.
right. I just wanted to show you these pretty 2 things I made. I was so proud of them. It's hard to see them
That's
from down
fine.
here.
That's fine. I'm
This
just
was
gonna address a couple of things there. Sweating
this
my
is
grandson just swimming away. Tony says, "I'd be swimming with him if I had a pool that I could get that had a walk down in it, where I could walk down it, and it had the steps that wasn't 10 miles apart, real steep or real thick, high steps. I'd be in there with them. Now I can go up about 4 or 5 inches, but after it gets past that, I have trouble walking up them. So, but I definitely need a pool. Would love to have one. Had this discussion with Danny this morning on Seabass on Messenger, and Danny has gotten me to do this, you guys. And I've been wanting to come back and start stuff. It was just doing it, and he's my pusher. He's my how you say that? He's put the foot up the ass type. How's that? Anyway, we had this discussion this morning, and we, talking about exercises and stuff, and swimming. The swimming is a great exercise thing. It's you're weightless, but it still takes a lot of energy and exercise. It's great for it. But I can't swim underwater, and he thought I couldn't swim at all. And I'm like, no, I can swim like a fish. I just can't swim underwater at all. I don't care how much I've tried. I mean, I've dived, I've done everything trying to swim underwater, and I instantly float right back up. So, I mean, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, Because if I had to save somebody that was deep underwater, chances are I'm not going to get to them because I can't fight my way down to my body floats. So, and then we got a
Okay.
discussion about poop floating, and all that. So,
Yeah. I am only gonna take out
hi Scott.
three. I pulled out three cards, three decks, and that's the decks I'll use.
Yep.
Um, so you know, we won't go
Well, that's how
crazy.
I do it. I pick out a couple, and that's of course, I don't have very many
Yeah.
because I've never been.
I
I
got
can read cards, but I've always done tarot cards. I never done oracle
mhm.
cards till until I did my channel. So,
If
but I do
anybody
have
wants a
I do
reading
have a
who
few
just
decks.
came in, please put your numbers down there. Um,
Okay, let me see
so we have
who we got.
Spirit
We got
Stalker,
Spirit Stalker, yeah.
Christina
And
on every
James. James is number two. Who else? Anybody else want a reading? Tony or Scott or Tony wants one. Okay, Tony.
Tiggs. Tiggs is there. Tiggs, you want a reading, sweetheart?
Who?
Tiggs. Did you see Tiggs
Oh
came
yeah.
in?
Yeah. Tix was here. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
still here or not. Tig, you still here? They left me. Oh, there you are. Yes.
Yeah, please. Okay, great. All righty. Fabulous. So I'm going to do it kind of like I do my channel. So I'm going to ask you up front, do you want to pick? I have mm, animal oracles with messages from the spirit guides, who actually, these are messages that I have given you guys over this past year that the spirits have told you. And I liked the saying so much that I wrote them down. So we'll call them messages from spirits. And then I have oracle pastelawini, so pink Halloweeny oracles. And then I have my tarot cards that I make. So there's three that I will read you. And of course, if there's anything extra from the spirits, I will tell you. Um, yeah.
Sorry to anybody. She knows why I mute. So if I have to mute real quick, there's a reason behind it.
Right. So we'll start with
So
Spirit Stalker. I don't think, have I ever gave Spirit Stalker a reading? I don't think so. Um, the
I don't
tarot
think
for
you have
you.
on that I've seen lately.
So I'm gonna have to get in touch with Spirit Stalker's spirit guides. See who's gonna read for her. Let me grab my pen. Okay. No, yeah, I didn't
Uh,
think so.
uh,
Um,
she wants
that,
to
I was like, I don't have a name yet, so let's see. Let's see if I can, if your spirit guide will talk to me. Hi. Want to tell me your name, sweetheart? No. Okay, darling. Um, Spirit
She is
Stalker,
very good spirit talker. Talker,
do you
yes.
want any kind of did she want any kind of cards or does she want her spirit guides pick?
She wants tarot cards. She said in the chat.
She wants the tarot cards? Okay.
Yeah.
The ones I need? Yes. Just the ones that I'm gonna read. Um that one. It's different suites, but they're kind of the same idea as tarot. You know, they're kind of different for your spirit guides. So open that one. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Is that what we got? Yes. Okay. Here we go. That'd be an interesting one. So the first card that you got is the Queen of Foodie. The Queen of Foodie. Food signifies celestial good. Food of the angels is nothing else than the goods of love and of charity. The Queen of Foodie has a refined interest in food and eats not only when hungry, but also as a hobby. A woman who dreams of food, it indicates fruitfulness and a hard life. Our bodies remember food from the past, and it's on an emotional and cellular level. Food connects us to our roots. So this is a kind of card that's telling you maybe a nostalgia um moment is going to hit you, and it may be over food or but it's definitely coming this week, and something in that memory of something past is going to trigger like something now for the future. The only way I could describe it. Then you got the Ace of Social. So, spiritual social work invites us to discover the hope and power of endurance that arises when life is faced with an expanded sense of our life's purpose. This includes understanding on a soul level. This card comes to you when you are needing to connect more socially with the people around you. Maybe it's time to throw a party. So I think this is more like a look to connect with people more hard. Ooh. And then you got strength. Do you know why I hang out with you? You have a great character. All these problems you got going on are a piece of cake to tackle. You know, we're both stubborn. All we can do is triumph in this situation. Let's go kick this problem in the ass. We got this. So I'm an introvert. Yeah, that's probably why they're telling you. And this is also, you see how it kept saying we. So they're saying you need somebody to lean on and to, connect with, because the problem that you're going to face is going to take more than just you to overcome. Um, then you got the outdoors man. It's a wild card. So it's the outdoor man of coffee cup. Coffee is not just a hot or a cold drink made of ground water. It is the result of centuries old practices and customs that come together and can't be matched by any other beverage. It became an offering to the spirits by brewing it and leaving it outside and saying a prayer with your offering. Have coffee in nature with the spirits to gain new insights. Ooh, that's a lovely one. And then you got the Empress. So not only did you get strength, you got the Empress. So two major ones. The Empress, you have been feeling blah lately and being a bit lackadaisical. That's because Mother Nature has been knocking at your door. So that's two nature things. Has been knocking at your door, but you haven't answered. Go outside and smell the flowers. Nature's
But
influence is powerful. When you absorb the energy that's around you, so go roll around in the dirt, or better yet, take up mud wrestling. That would be fun too. Okay, so now let's see if there's just like a general kind of little message that Rich wants to
you
give
might
you
want to read that.
personally.
You might want to read that last part again because you froze up in it and it's like you're mixed up.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, yeah. It blinked in and out. So I think we only caught part of that. So can you read that
Okay,
last part again?
okay.
That way she
Nature's
gets it off.
influence is powerful when you absorb the energy that's around you. Go roll around in the dirt, or better yet, take up mud wrestling. That would be fun. So
Okay.
that was to kind of go out in nature, be a little more social. Um, you're going to need maybe a little support with your next upcoming problem. It's going to take more than just you. I shouldn't say problem, it's situation. Um, So yeah, let's just see if there is a tickets for that. Yes, tickets for mud wrestling. So let's see, Spirit Stalker, if they have another little message for you. Okay.
Oh, really? Spirit Stalker, yeah.
Oh, here is your message from your spirit guide. Okay. Life is not a TV show, but our own story, a narrative of our hopes and dreams. Take the first step, and all the rest will get easier. So that was for you. So I hope that made sense to you. And let me just go back and see what she said.
I think they want her to maybe go to a park and socialize and be out in nature and to reconnect with herself and people, which I need to
Yeah.
do the same thing. But I understand, that. But I'm thinking that that's what they're wanting her to do.
Oh yeah, definitely to be out in nature more, even if it's just to meditate, not even to be with anybody. The nature thing is for her to reconnect, probably to ground, which is what nature helps with to get you,
herself. Yeah.
um, clear your root chakra and get grounded. And then like I said, the next situation that's coming up you'll need more help than just yourself, which is why they kept saying we in the other one, and why they said to maybe get a little more, social and throw a party. So yeah, if you oh, thank you, everything made sense. You're very welcome. Anytime. Who's next? Thank you.
James is, and he wants the same thing, same deck.
He wants he wants that one. Okay.
Yes.
This was Spirit. Let me just Spirit Stalker, and this is James. And do we have Candace for James? Mm-hmm. Alrighty, let's go.
There you go, James. Fix to read you.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, go ahead. There's
He
one
says
right
that
there.
you. He says you can pick, or the spirit guy can pick it. Pick it doesn't matter. Earlier he said number three, but he said they can pick or whatever you or them.
Well, I grabbed him now, and she's okay with it, so it's okay. Yeah, listen, we're doing these. She didn't tell me no, so it's okay. Oh, oh, you want that one? Okay, there. You happy? Fabulous. Okay, she kept putting that one, but I kept putting it back, thinking it was just stuck. Hey, Randy, how are you? And
Hi,
she was like,
Randy.
I want that one. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. The first card you got is the Pizza of Foodie. Pizza symbolizes the desire for comfort, satisfaction, and a sense of belonging. A pizza is making the right combinations to make things work. Desire for self acceptance, so to speak. Sometimes you want options, but you don't want to put a lot of effort into it. Well, this pizza lets you know that in order to achieve greatness, you need to work at it, like kneading the dough. Ooh. Then you get the hang. It's time to let the witch inside you out of the bag. This will require a few small sacrifices. No, don't kill a bunny. Don't keep your inner self locked up either. From one witch to another, get your spell on. Forget what the cheap $10 fortune teller told you. Just let go and surrender to your inner intuitions. Dump out the garbage and you will benefit. You go. You got this. Ooh. And then you got the Fool. So you're gonna have a awakening of sorts, and something new to your spiritual to add to your spiritual repertoire is the only way I could say it, you know. So the Fool. You're about to embark on a new exploration. Life will throw you a lot of curveballs. Don't get hit in the face. Be ready for anything. Don't let the ocean in front of you deter you. Build a boat, swim, or ride a whale. Don't give up on seeing what's across the ocean. Only fools don't follow their dreams. And then you got the devil. You got a lot of major cards: the Hanged, the Fool, and then the Devil. You played with that Ouija board again when you know you shouldn't have. Well, now you have to face the demons you have summoned. You feel powerless? Well, lucky for you, even the devil makes bargains. But if you dance with the devil, you just may be stuck being the king of hell. This is to let you know that you hold the key to your freedom, but it's up to you to unlock the door. Right away out. Yes, I wrote these cards, you can tell me. um, and then you got a wild card too, the adventure in coffee cup. As you go along in life, everything evolves and the adventure unfolds. The cup takes you on a mythical journey. This cup symbolizes the spirit of adventure and embodies an enhancement of risk taking. This adventure elixir is here to tell you new things, ideas, and creativity is right on your horizon. So broaden yours, reach out and grab your adventure. So starting new adventure that I'm feeling a new spiritual kind of the exact words that came to my head was you're going to add something new to your spiritual repertoire. So I don't normally speak like that. You know, I'm Greek and Italian from New York, so repertoire is not a word that I use. So that must have came from her. Um, and that was so yeah. So let's see if there's anything additional for James. Oh, I like that word. It seems like classy, right? Oh, um, okay, so let's see if there's anything else for you.
I need you to get the cord to this laptop. Look,
It's one of those days of poetry and really thinking, I guess.
right a whale. Sorry, I just read that.
Yeah, 'cause that was in the card that I read him.
James, you know, he's comical sometimes. Save a horse, ride a cowboy, and this one's ride a whale. And what are you saving? Yourself. You're riding a whale. You're free. You don't have to worry about sharks.
Oh, okay. All right, you ready, James? Open doors to find new paths. Do research to gain new knowledge. Jump over obstacles to get to your destination. The wind is blowing good things in your direction. They're coming your way, but you're going to have to catch them. So, which means it's not going to be readily, you're not going to see them like you have to do the research and all that stuff, but something's coming, definitely. And it's going to be like a really good adventure for you. So, yeah, thank you, Candace. Well, I've recently received a letter. I'm going to be sued for over 21 grand over a car that I was talked into getting, but gave up while I was married over a year ago. Interesting. Well, maybe you're gonna
Yeah.
turn it
Well,
around and
if
you're
you was
gonna owe
married,
you
looks like she
money.
would get sued about over it too.
Yeah.
I would think that she would be.
Um, but I think they're more talking about good spiritual things because unfortunately, and I always tell people this, um, that the spirits don't really care about money. I mean, they wouldn't let you starve to death, right? But they're not into wealth and money and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're
That's why
not.
I write my cards not in really money aspects. Why I don't have pentacle cards, sweet in my most of my cards that I make because I don't believe that they really, you know.
Well, they shouldn't be able to sue you then over it, James, if it was in your bankruptcy.
Thank
If
goodness I'm divorced from her.
yeah,
Right.
it's against the
Um
law to do that.
yeah. So I think that all this that she was talking about is good stuff spiritually and mentally for you. So
Um,
all right. Who's next?
yeah, it's working. It's working.
All right, wait, let me make a cigarette. And then you're gonna tell me who's next?
Yes,
Okay.
Tony.
Tony! Yay, Tony! Oh, I read Tony's cards but a long while ago. Let me see if I'm gonna remember her spirit guide's name, or maybe the spirit guide's gonna come and tell me their name. Again, don't kill me, spirit guide, but I don't have the best of memories. Although my memory's been getting better with this stuff. Oh, thank you. The I said my memory is getting better and the EMF meter blinked, so I was like, oh yay.
Tony,
It's getting a
uh,
little better, but
Tony, you want your spirit guide to say which cards? Do you want number three, or did I see that right in the chat?
number one, two, or three. So we got the messages from the spirits, the oracles, or the ones that I just read. So I think I only read Tony's cards once, if I'm not mistaken.
She wants she wants three.
Okay, she wants three, and take a second as I light my cigarette to figure out if her spirit guide will talk to me.
Randy, you want a reading? One on the left.
Hmm. Oh my God, Jane. Okay. Darling Tony, can you figure out her spirit guide's name? Would they be so kind to tell me?
I appreciate you guys being here today,
Spell it
tonight.
right.
Been a while since I went live on my channel. I'm
Yes.
glad, I'm
Did
glad
you
that I
share
have.
out?
And I know
Mhm.
that Christina's doing all the readings and not me, but like I said,
Yeah, next
last
week I'm going
last
to be in the
minute
chat
thing,
and
and
you can read me. No.
yeah, next week I'll be ready and my cards will be warmed up and all that.
Yeah.
Because it takes a minute to warm your cards up, doesn't it, Christina?
Well, I use mine all
Get
the
them,
time, so yeah. The
right.
first
What I'm
time I
saying
guess,
is
but
though, when you
I
get
use mine every damn week.
it's
Um,
like getting a
there.
new deck. When you get a new deck, you got to warm it up. So
Mm-hmm.
it's been a while since I've done my cards. It's been over a year. So naturally, I have to warm them up again.
Yeah, and usually what I do is like when I get them, I'll write extra stuff for them. So because I'm
Yeah.
weirdo like that. I didn't write any for the extra for the Halloween yet, but I usually write extra so they're mine and not just random. But it's taken me a long time because I got a few new decks, and I really like um have to. I have a lot of new decks that I want
Hi,
to write
Terry.
them. Hi Terry, how are you, sweetheart?
Married lady Terry. Did you get married, Terry?
Well, she changed the name definitely. Um,
She did, yeah. I see that.
okay, so let me hit the
Well,
like.
congratulations.
Let me share this. So I can.
Terry, would you like to be added to the list for a reading? Oh, I didn't
All
know. Yeah, I didn't know. Like I said,
right.
I ain't been on a lot.
Almost 2 years. Yes. Okay. We got Tony's spirit guide. Tony said she wanted number 3 too. And then
But
whoever's next, just tell me if you want your spirit guides, pick the cards, or you want to pick
whatever.
one of them.
No, you don't. You think it's her.
Candy come.
I haven't been live in a while. I've been on with Christina,
Yeah.
but I haven't done my channel.
They want to give you that one too. Interesting enough. That's the card
Rainy,
of the day.
did you say yes or no on a reading? I didn't. I'm gonna go look. I didn't. If you said yes, I missed it.
Okay. You wanted that one. I gotcha. Alrighty, here we go for Tony. Um,
Other than that, could be why Terry that I didn't know. All right, she's gonna read Tony, so I'm gonna shut up.
mhm. Here we go for Tony. The first one you got is the candy corn of foodie. So candy corns are very symbolic. They represent aspects of childhood, innocence, and nostalgia. Their tri-colored stripes stand for balance, harmony, and unity. The yellow is happiness or optimism. Orange is vitality and energy. or ambition, and white signifies purity, innocence, and spirituality. They signify fall, harvest, and festivals. I can go on and on about the candy corn, but all you need to know is that it's all good and sweet. So, ooh, that's a good one. And so basically, nah, it's good and sweet. It's a it's a good luck card, but it's also one of nostalgia. And then you got the wine of foodie. Spiritually, wine is associated with grapes. Dead grapes don't decay, but instead ferment and are filled with a new spirit that helps them live again in a new form. This comes to you amidst a spiritual transformation. And once at the end of this transformation, you would have achieved true balance and serenity in all aspects of your life. The meter what started blinking, and I don't know if you could see the light. But so I'm gonna read this again. This comes to you amidst a spiritual transformation, and once at the end of this transformation, you would have achieved true balance and serenity in all aspects of your life. Um, so they wanted me to reiterate that part of it. Okay. Then you got the iced coffee of coffee cups. Ooh. Ice symbolizes emotional detachment or the need to cool down certain emotions. It also represents a sense of being frozen or stuck in a situation. On the other hand, it could also mean a sense of clarity and new beginnings. No matter how much ice you put in your coffee, this drink is telling your taste buds not to work so hard. Try sometimes to relax, take a rest, and enjoy the little moments in your day. Ooh. So you also got the devil card. Um, your spirit guide was adamant about giving you that. So we're going to read you that again. You played with the Ouija board again when you know you shouldn't have. Well, now you have to face the demons you summoned. Do you feel powerless? Well, lucky for you, even the devil makes bargains. If you dance with the devil, you just might end up being the queen of hell. This is to let you know that you hold the key to your own freedom, but it's up to you to unlock the door, which means don't give other people so much power over your life, is what the meaning is for you. Um, because you're the one with the key, not them. And then you got the Ace of Foodie, a symbol of appropriation. It has a spiritual and energetic effect on your mind, body, and spirit. In almost every culture, food has played a dual physical and spiritual role. Food in modern society indicates status, power, and wealth. Um, but it's also connected with sacred ceremonies, storytelling, and drumming, and it unites communities. So those were the cards. Um, you're on point with that. So let's see if your spirit guide has an individual message for you that she could tell me. And because your spirit guide and I are new to each other, it might take a second. um, do you have a message for her? Yeah.
Kim's here, finally.
Hi, Kim. Oh my God, my pen's running out of ink. Wait, hold that thought right there.
Then what?
Send me your phone number.
Phone number and email? E- Send email. Tell you can't send a phone number.
I have not one pen that works. What the
Tell you
heck is
not to
going on?
phone right now. Sorry, you don't have a phone right now. Your house phone haven't been put in yet. You always believed that your spirit guide's name was
What happened?
Michael or Mikhail or I don't know how she
Well,
pronounced it.
um, Mikhail. But
Mikhail.
Mikhail's not the one that came. Now you have more than one. And I'm assuming Mikhail is more of the um. I want to say he may be one of the ancestral guides. The guide who is here is a female. Can I tell her your name? Her name is Laurel, like a laurel wreath, and she is your human guide because everyone needs a few guides, and everybody needs a human guide that is suited with them. So, Birth Guardian, yes, that's probably it. But you also have her, who's like like I said, you need one that's everyday life because I have a guardian, but you need a guide that's more that lives so they can help you in life. I don't know. This is not the best way to explain it. One that was, you know. Anyway, let me read you your message from Laurel. The tide of life is the same as the ocean, ups and downs, lows and highs. There is a time when the ocean is calm and then rough, but the fish don't realize being underneath. They just go with the flow. Be a fish. Be a fish, Tony. Sometimes you gotta go with the flow of things. Um, which I take it you're having a little dilemma with
Oh,
recently.
just a
I think maybe you're trying to force something your way, and we do that. This might be a particular situation where you just have to let it go. Um, I'm pretty sure that's what she's saying to me. And like I said, the yes, okay, and I think that I always have said go with the flow. There you go. Um, yeah, my mother always used to say, okay, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. You have, and
Yeah,
then she
and mine
because
always said the same thing.
you have to know what you have to know when to pick and you have to know to pick and choose your battles. Like, so go with the flow, but what, you can't fight everything because then you're always fighting everything, right? So pick and choose your battles, she used to tell me very carefully, my mother, because otherwise you'll just always be fighting, right? Anyway, I think you have a question on your mind. So yes, and so whatever yes or no question that came to your head, either during the reading, right before, or right now, the answer is yes. So that's for you, Tony. Thank you so much, Laura.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay.
I'm glad you've been here and you're still here.
Mhm.
All right, Tiggs is next. Tiggs, you still here?
Tiggs, Tiggs, Tiggs. I don't think I ever read for Tiggs either. Those are all new. Newy,
I don't know.
newy.
I don't know if you have or not.
I don't think so. Spirit Guide is not coming to mind for her, but if I did, it was in the very, very beginning. And in the very, very beginning, I used to keep a little list, so I'll go real quick. Oh, Tiggs, yes, I did read to her for her once. I have to write things down because otherwise, yeah, it's family person that just keeps me. There you go. Um, all right, one time. See, there you go. In the very beginning, Tiggs, you see that? We got it. I remember. I don't remember. That's why I write it down. But anyway, Tiggs here. Do we have Tiggs Spirit Guide?
Tiggs is still on here. Is that what they're saying? They answer. She had
Her
answered.
spirit guide is talking in my ear, so I'm assuming, but uh, she may have stepped away for 1 second. Uh, Christina, only one that reads me right. Oh, thank you, Tony.
Now, I'll read you next week. We'll see. Oh, I'm teasing. She is very good at what she does, yes.
Technically, it's your spirit guide, and I think it's because I leave them all, food and stuff. So
I
they're more
Tara
inclined to
asking if
talk
Tiggs
to
is
me
still
because
here.
I made snacks. I made these lovely um they're, what do you call them, biscuits with apples and chocolate in it. Apple
Huh.
and cinnamon and butter. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. So
That
they're,
sounds good.
oh, they were so good. I'll have a video out on that one. So Tiggs, I think, stepped away. That's what they told me. So why don't we skip her, come back to her as soon as she comes back into the chat.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
and
Terry's next.
and
Cowgirl.
just someone type in chat, Tiggs, are you here? Because maybe she turned off the sound. So sometimes, like, if somebody types it, she might see it.
I'll
Okay.
type it.
Okay. Who's next? You said?
Oh, I hope I didn't do something wrong. I just pushed the button.
Oh, don't press any button. Okay. I can type it, and it will come up as you because I'm you today.
I got it.
I'm you today. Okay.
To get us out of debt.
Uh-huh. Okay. Who was next, you said? After Tiggs, was
Terry.
it
Holy cowgirl.
Terry?
Terry.
Okay. Terry. Terry,
Sorry.
I have definitely read Terry before. And she has two spirit guides, so I don't know which one will come, but I
Yeah, she
definitely
does. She got a
have
couple of animal
spoken.
spirits too.
Well, she has a few, but I've definitely spoken to two. I mean,
Yeah.
I can only attest to the ones that I've spoken to. Um, um, so let's see. Okay, fabulous. Did you have any cards that you wanted me to read, or do you want your spirit guide to pick? Your spirit guide has a certain cards that they're hoping you pick, but you you have the ultimate choice. But I have messages from spirits, my cards, and uh, Halloween oracle cards. Let the spirits pick. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. Have a good night. Feel better.
Good night, Scott.
Hi,
I
Carl.
totally understand. Have a good night, Scott. I hope you feel better.
I hope you're well, Carl.
Carl, I sent him a thing just a few minutes ago. I forgot to send it to him, tell him I was live. Because he's never missed, he don't miss my lives unless there has to be, I mean, either he's sick or something because he has always been to him. Since I
Well,
can remember, it's been for a long time he's been to him. I know that.
that's right.
Carl, you want a reading? It's up to you. You could probably read us. I mean,
Today I'm doing the readings. Next week it will be
me and her.
Mary
Yeah,
and
I'm
me.
gonna do them.
So,
Really
well,
quickly.
she's gonna do the readings, and maybe I'll give you guys a little message, so then
Yeah,
there's not so
there
many
you go.
cards involved. How about something like that?
Yeah, that's fine. You can have the spirit guides talk to you,
Yeah,
and because
right.
yeah, that way I don't get so much energy.
Hmm.
You got more than I got.
Okay, so I'm ready for Terry. So here we go. Terry, the first one you got is Burning Dreams. My dreams burn brightly, lighting the path I walk. The snake holds complex and multifaceted spiritual symbolism, themes of transformation, rebirth, and renewal due to their ability to shed their skin. As a spirit guide, they teach wisdom, spiritual growth, and navigating life's challenges. Play nice, get a prize. That's how it goes. We need to be competitive to grow, but we don't have to be rude when we go about it. Then you got the source of courage. Each challenge makes me braver, and the flame in my heart never fades. The polar bear represents strength, resilience, adaptability, and the capability to endure hardships. As a spirit animal, they're a symbol of gratitude and perseverance. Life is bittersweet. Look up and down and take it for what it is. Fight for the freedom to live a little. You can do it. Life is too short to be distracted by all the insignificant things thrown in our paths. Have the courage to throw caution to the wind and enjoy living. Oh, lovely. Ooh, then you got breaking boundaries. Put Kim down on the list, Mary, for reading. Breaking boundaries. Keep breaking through boundaries to move forward continuously. The swan symbolizes purity, grace, spiritual awakenings, self awareness, and loyalty. As a spirit animal, they help with spiritual connection, inner strength, and the ability to see beyond the surface. Nature is calling you to sit and admire it. The air is crisp and the sun is bright. You are not alone in your fight. There is a path you are meant to stumble across. It might lead you in circles at first, but then you will be straightened out. Ooh. Steel like resilience. Okay, so there is definitely a pattern here. Okay. Randy, have a great night. Steel like resilience. My will is strong as steel, fearless of the storm. The parrot symbolizes communication, intelligence, and freedom. They speak the truth, have the ability to be wise, and rise up. They speak the truth and have the ability to be wise and rise above limitations. There we go. Life gets busy, but take time to learn a little something new every day. You're never finished learning. Keep plugging away. Parrots teach us how to be mindful of what's in your soul and the genuine power of spoken words. Oh. And then you have endless strength. Wow. My strength comes from endless belief, and each step is filled with determination. Chameleons are a symbol of adaptability, transformation, and patience. Okay. So all the animals you got definitely have some kind of like transformation um and adaptability to it. Okay. They teach the need to be flexible and resourceful in life's inconsistencies. Pick a prize in Pick a prize. Door number 1 has lemons. In the game of life, there's a lot of lemons that show up. It's what you choose to do with them that will shape your destiny. Make lemonade, trade them for coffee beans, or bake a pie with them. It's all up to you. The king and queen of the house hold the same power. You have to know your own worth. Now go do something with all those lemons. So yeah, so transformation, adaptability, um, spiritual awakening, freedom, adaptability, transformation. So that was basically the theme to your cards, okay? So let's see the message for Terry. You have a message, Billy, for her? Okay, go ahead. Wow. Okay, here we go. You you ready, steady Eddies? Here we go, Terry. There comes a time in everyone's life where we have to consider changing our everyday. Start shaping it into something that is more suitable to us and our loved ones. Seriously, take stock, see what's not needed anymore and dump it. And then see what you can add to induce a passion in you again. Wow. So they're just saying maybe you're probably in a little bit of a boredom, a funk, you know, something like that. So, if something's not working, get rid of it and then go and try to find something like a hobby or something to do that really ignites, like, yes, I want to do that in you again. Um, so yeah, that was your reading, Terry. I hope it made sense. Hi, Kirian. How are you? I hope that made sense to you. No. Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
That's okay, Tiggs. I want to read Tiggs next.
Yeah, I
I'm
was like,
sure
they
I'm
back, so
in.
yeah.
Oh,
It's all right.
um,
We put it in chat, and your spirit guide was there talking to Christina, and
yeah. Somebody told me she stepped away. She'll be back, and I said
yeah,
okay. And so I said I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip her and go to the next. So then we read Terry, but you were
Carrie
just one
says
behind. So
she's in a thump for sure.
yeah,
Uh,
that's what it is. Like, you know. And so it's okay to change things, and your spirit guide's letting you know now's the time to, like, really take stock and go, okay, what is it that gives me that little fire in my heart. You're welcome. You're now. Let me just grab a cigarette, Tiggs, and then I'm gonna read you. It's fine. They told me. They told me you stepped away. She'll be back. So
and Tiggs, you need to tell her a one, two, or three decks, or three on the decks,
oh yeah, do
or
you
do
want
you
your
want your spirit guide to tell her which one to read? You can pick one. You can let your spirit guide do it, or Christina, or
um yeah.
you want animals. Okay.
Okay. Animals.
Well,
Yeah, the
Carl,
animal
did you
one
get that?
real nice.
Sorry, Carl, did you get that wrapped up
Okay.
at the in the studio, or are you done, or are you still doing it? I'm glad you've been busy because that's something you enjoy doing, and it keeps the keeps you going, and it keeps your depression down, keeps any depression down. It music soothes the soul. I've always said that. He wants animals, or wants animals, yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm shuffling them. Her spirit guide
All
is.
right, I didn't know I didn't know if you
I
seen it.
haven't worked with his spirit guide in a while, so he doesn't know these cards are new. So we're just looking through them. He's going. We going. All right. Got one more for Tiggs, and then These animal ones are so nice. And I think because, like I said, I went and found all the meanings of the animals. And but then I put messages from the spirit guides themselves at the end. So I like it. I think they're so pretty. Okay, here we go. So the first one you got is the flamingo, which is courageous steps. Each step is full of courage, no matter how far ahead. Flamingos are symbols of balance, grace, of vitality, and community. As a guide, they help with seeking harmony and emotional expression. For the love of your soul, value your inner self. Step back and relive your spiritual journey to find where you forgot yourself on your path. Life has just begun for your young soul. There is still much to learn. Lucky for you, the flamingo is a great teacher. Stir up the bottom of your body of water and see what comes loose. Pretty. Ooh, and then you got the lion, which is a dream journey. Dreams are the compass of my journey, guiding me towards the future. Lions are known as the kings of the jungle. They represent strength, courage, and the ability to overcome challenges and find the good. Life is full of lemons, but thrown in with them are grapes and apples. Find the grape, be the grapes. On your path, there may be bumps that feel like a mountain that you must climb. But who says you can't shimmy around the mountain? Ooh, then you got the cute little bobcat. March forward fearlessly. Fearless, my heart moves forward into the future. Bobcats are associated with courage, strength, stealth, adaptation, as well as wisdom, power, intuition, and independence. As a guide, they help steer you towards understanding and insight. You're at the crossroads. You took one step and boom, you're standing at a three-way junction. You thought you knew where you were going and now you feel lost. Nothing is truly ever lost, though. It's misplaced or just out of your sight. Those stealthy socks are always hiding. Have courage to stick your head in the dryer. Oh, that must have been my son going to the bathroom. Oh, then you got the porcupine. Self-transcendence. By transcending myself, I become stronger. The porcupine symbolizes action, power, and bravery. As a totem, they advise you against isolation. At this time, and it reminds us that it's time to reconnect to our built-in security system. So it's not the time for isolation. There are two sides to every coin, even trick ones. Pay attention so both sides are covered. Something is in the air. Blink and you'll miss it. Don't get too comfortable that you forget everyday practices, but don't be so on edge that you forget to breathe. Find a happy medium and keep friends and family close. Then you got the dragonfly. Emerging light. Every effort is an accumulation of light, eventually illuminating the world. Dragonflies are symbols of transformation and the ability to overcome obstacles. As a guide, they help with intellectual growth and good luck. They are also believed to be messengers from the spirit world. It's time for a fresh look. Turn back the clock and change your mind. It's never too late to shift your perspective. If new information arises, you're never too deep in to climb or fly out. Become one with your environment. Heal your world, and the surrounding world will benefit. Yes. You going to get milk?
Yeah.
Okay, love. Yes, and I will actually the we have a lot of birds here. We have owl. Recently, a whole bunch of animals came to us. I think because the kids have been looking for pets. I don't know. They just love animals, my kiddos. I have a lion, an owl, lots of what do they call those red birds? And an octopus. Oh yeah, 3 or 4 dogs, a cat. I'm sure more that they're hiding from me because they know I don't like snakes or bugs, but as long as they're outside hanging out, I don't care, you know. But anyway, yeah, so that's I they gave me a picture of the owl on the Ghost Seer app too. Yeah, he's beautiful. I wonder if I have it. It might be on this one though. Cardinals. There you go, Kim. Thank you so much. Like there's like at least 3 cardinals, right? Um all right, Tiggs, I'm not done. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys the owl, but first I'm not gonna leave the spirit guide waiting. I'm sure they have a message. We have a message for Tiggs.
I know the feeling, Tiggs. That's how I went live tonight. Danny, you guys know Danny, Seabass, Chasing Bones Inspectors. He's been my mentor through all for the last 6, 7, 10 years. I don't know how long it's been, but he's really helped me extreme amount when it comes to the paranormal side of things and my abilities. But anyway, uh, he talked me into doing this and pushed me into doing it, and I'm glad he did. And so I'm gonna keep doing this every Tuesday. Um, and we went a little longer today than he wanted us to, but you know, you got so many people in, you do readings, and it may take a little longer than usual. So I'm sure it won't matter that I went over. He's just gonna be happy that I went live. Period. And and I'm gonna be working on myself and trying to get myself back going and doing things and trying to put my life back. So it's just gonna be a process, and y'all are along for the ride.
Okay, here's your message, Tiggs. Go with your plan. Don't get off track always doing things for others. It's fabulous to help people, but not at the expense of your own mental health or happiness. Don't forget to do you. That was your message, Tiggs. So yeah. So I guess I'll be on Tuesday with Mary, and then Wednesday on mine reading cards. Thursday, usually I go live doing something. This Saturday, I'm really hoping to have a special guest. I'm gonna email
Thanks,
her
Vince.
again and see how if we can get that together. And then yeah,
Yeah, she's gonna come on me, and then I'll go on with her sometime or another this week. And
yeah, yeah.
That's how it's gonna be.
Mhm.
That's how it'll be.
Yeah, that's how I had the accident. Right. So they're telling you, they see it, and they just want you to, take care of you because nobody else gonna do it,
Trying to
So,
please other people. I
yeah.
know. I know how that is, Tiggs. Let me tell you. You got to please yourself, and it's hard to please other people um, if you're not good yourself. And I definitely haven't been good. I'll tell you that. Um, had a lot of depression going, and I finally admitted it to myself that I've had it going, and
Mhm.
that took a lot to admit it to myself because I always said, "No, I'm fine. I'm not depressed." Blah blah blah. But yeah, I have been. But I'm coming out of it, hopefully. Thanks, Carl. Thank
So we
all of
only
you
have
for being here. Okay, next is Carl.
Carl and Kim, right?
Yep, Carl, Kim, and Karen.
Kirian.
Karen. Yep.
Kirian. Okay. Well, that's how I call her anyway. She doesn't mind. I like it. Kirian. It's very pretty.
I'm glad you're here too, James. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
guys for
back.
coming and for, like I said,
Support.
it was like kind of
Absolutely.
off the, just like, hey, 3Ks.
Thank you, Carl. I know
Carl, Kim, and Kirian. Yes.
Christina's been she helps a lot. I There's times that I've talked to her about things, and she kind of keeps me going. And I think the shows and stuff I've done with her kept me going. So I think she's been my biggest help. Not knowing it, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that she was, been helping, but she did, still does. All right,
I
I'm gonna
make
shut up.
Mary
You're reading.
get out of bed and go live
Right,
with me.
right. She pushed me. She would push me,
Yeah.
and I needed that. All right, let's do this.
Does Carl, do you want any
Carl,
sort of cards or do you want,
you
your
probably need to
the
tell him the decks
Irish guy
again.
to pick for you?
Probably need to tell the decks again to Carl because he wasn't here when you first initially done that. And
Oh yeah,
Carrie
I have
don't
that.
know either.
Okay.
They
So
weren't
I'm
here.
just reading from 3 decks today. I have the animal deck that I just read um for Tiggs. I have pink cute Halloween oracles that of course I would add more to. Um because I always give you guys a message, and then my cards. Okay. So you could pick, or your big hunky spirit guy could pick. Carl, it's up to you. That's right.
That's true, James. I know. You're welcome, Tiggs.
You're welcome, Tiggs. I'm glad that helped. I'm glad it made sense, I guess.
You pick, Christina. He said.
Okay. We'll let the hunky guy pick. That's how we do. I know. Animals for you too. I think they like them because they know I wrote them. A lot of them came from your guides, so Mhm.
Yeah, James. I know I don't get my words right sometimes. Most of the time. You know, sometimes too. It's most time.
Okay. Mm. Okay. Not that one, those two, right? Okay. I gotcha.
We get it, James. Trust me. Mine's forever messing up. Putting what I don't put. You know.
So the
Go ahead.
my guy loves animals. Yes. And the first one you got is the bison. Endless journey. As long as I have dreams in my heart, my steps will never stop. Bisons are a symbol of abundance, strength, and spiritual connection. As a totem, they teach you survival, generosity, and the importance of balance with nature. Matches are just sticks until they are struck. Once ignited, if held, they'll go out. If thrown into a pile of paper, they'll start a raging fire. Don't let things get too far gone. Set boundaries, but overly um don't get overly excited when they are broken. Stand your ground, but be calm when doing it. Dig your heels into the dirt, but don't remember to pull them out. So this is kind of you're being stubborn about something is what I'm getting with that one. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messengers. Okay, the next one is the brave pursuit. Bravely pursue your dreams, no matter how far. The goal in your heart remains unchanged. The beaver symbolizes hard work, resourcefulness, creativity, and community. As a guide, they teach you the importance of teamwork, persistence, and harmony. Many shadows pass in the night. They are different shapes and sizes and species, but nevertheless, they all belong together here on Earth. We each have a path to walk, and we need to walk together sometimes to get to our destinations. The universe has its way of the universe has a way of surprising us. Just when you think you know it all, you'll learn something new. Then you got the turtle, and I love the turtle. It's the flame in my heart. The flame in my heart never dies, driving me forward. Tu- Turtles are revered as symbols of longevity, wisdom, patience, and prosperity. As a guide, they help us with determination and perseverance. There are paths upon paths. They zig and they zag. They cross each other and even flow into one another. Focus on the path that you're on. Keep moving forward. If you have to shift a path to do that, then do it. You have the knowledge inside, so you are already armed with the answers. Clarity, unfortunately, is not always given. Oh, talking about owls. Look at him. Power of the heart. Only the power within my heart can help me overcome all obstacles. Owls are associated with enlightenment and inner growth. They are linked to wisdom, intuition, and seeing beyond illusions. Because of their keen insight, they have the ability to see into the hidden truths of life. Not everything is out to get you. Keep an open mind and you will be enlightened. Staying on the path of stubbornness will launch you into darkness. It will get darker and darker until no light can shine in. So there's really something you're being stubborn about, huh? Oh, so true. Okay. Is that what's ah? And then you have the little kitty cat, and he's wearing a beautiful he has a beautiful symbol, which I believe, if I had to guess, what do you call them? In ancient Egyptian, they have those bugs. What are they called? That's what's on the chain. Overcome obstacles. Each obstacle is the foundation for my greater strength. Cats are powerful symbols of intuition, independence, mystery, and protection. As a spirit animal, they can help you tap into the inner world. Missing signs, look around, pay attention. That feeling in your gut is not always indigestion. Have more faith in yourself. You have guidance from all directions. Don't run from it, embrace it. Your guides are behind you, so the only way to go is forward. Mystery is the unexplained for now, but in the future it will be known. Yes, thank you, Tiggs. A scarab. That's what's on the chain, which I'm sure has some kind of significance. Thank you, Tiggs. All right, sweetheart.
He
Do
had
you?
several tell you that. I went from James to Kim to Tiggs to all of them told you.
Let me just see if there's a message for Carl in that.
All right.
You could talk while I hear the spirit guide. See, he has a strong accent, so sometimes it takes me a second.
Well, the guy he's over has a strong accent. What are you talking about? You ever heard Carl talk? Carl's got an
Yeah,
accent, let me tell you.
spirit guide has almost a stronger one,
But
and it's
I can
because he talks
I can understand
fast,
him.
old school. He has a um
His dialect is like
old
different.
school, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's old world talk. So it's not
Right.
only the heavy accent; it's the old world talk. Is
It's
that how you would
words,
say it, Carl?
yeah. He words it different, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I get what
Okay.
you're saying. Carl, even your spirit guide's got an accent. And he does the O dialect. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is. The old dialect. That's what you call it.
It's one of those you have to read between the lines and hope you understand in between the lines. The nettle symbolizes the keeper of the sun and life. Oh wow.
Oh, there you go. Okay, here you go, Carl. Sometimes it's not worth the fight. Sometimes you can ignore the ignorance. Just do your own thing. You know what they say, yes them to death, and then just do whatever you want. It's for your own peace of mind. Okay, that's what he said. Ah, what else? He has something else for you. You have a question, Carl? Is that what it is? Tell me. Um, okay. Did you have a question you were thinking of? The answer is yes. I think you had a yes or no question you were thinking of, and the answer is yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Was that it? Lovely. It was nice seeing you again, sweetheart. And he has a heavy foot too. Like you can hear him leave. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's a big guy. Okay. And then we have Kim, right? So did that make sense, Carl? I feel like the StreamYard is so probably it's very behind, right? Because I think it's even a little more than a 20
Yeah,
second
Kim's
delay today.
next. Sorry, I was muted. I was sitting there talking to you and I was muted. Kim's
I
next, and then Carl. Not Carl.
Kim and then
Kim's
Kirian.
next, and then I looked at Carl's name and said Carl. Yeah, and then Karen. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, I was
Kim,
talking to my
do you want your spirit guide to pick? I'm sure it will be Sparks, but let's see. You want me to cut you some? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she was on there. Yeah, she still is. Kim, you still here? I know you're still here, ain't you?
Yeah, I'll she's somewhere. Thank you for getting milk. They're like, can you cut me a piece of that? He's 6 foot, 200 pounds. Dark. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I'd give him a heavy foot.
yeah,
Six
that's what
foot.
he's.
6 foot would give him a heavy foot. I don't care if he's 180 pounds.
You know, he's a big guy.
Yeah, ours are our spirit guides are too, aren't they? Christina. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
even know
depending
what
on which
mine
one,
weighs,
you
but
know, like
what?
my the guardian, he's the guardian, the tree god. I'm gonna call him the tree god. The protector, he's humongous, you know.
Is what?
He's big, the tree god, you know,
Yeah.
towering. He's like the size of a tree, you know, like
And
he's
Jacoby's big.
towering, you know. So yeah, but see, my like Bella and them, they stay in like wolf form, so they're not overpowering because I have the kids, right? So
Right.
they usually stay in wolf form when they're here. So here they're not overpowering or anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So just the protector in the back, he's the towering one too. He stays scary at all times. Everybody else, they're like, you know. Um, and the lion, he's pretty, if he stands up, he's pretty tall, but Kim, see, there's Kim. I knew Kim was here because the spirit guide was like, "Can you cut me a piece? I want chocolate." Like, okay. Yeah, so Kim is ready. Sparks is here. I did ask Kim if she wanted any particular cards, or do you want Sparks to pick?
Karen, when it's your time, I'll tell her.
Uh-huh.
And I'm
Sparks
sure
pick?
she should be reading it.
Okay, Sparks, what do you want?
Sparks, Kim. Kim wants Sparks.
And of course he's gonna give me a hard time. He's like, I want two from there, two from there. Okay. And I'm not we're not doing one from each deck now. Like two. Okay. Fine then. Just because it's you.
Is that what Kim's spirit guide telling you? Two from there, two from there?
Two from there, two from there, and one from there. I'm like, yeah, okay. I can't take out 3 decks.
Huh.
Okay, wait.
Trying to be difficult on purpose?
There's a reason, so I don't mind.
I know. I just do.
I don't.
There's always a reason. I don't question what they say because
No, not really.
they say it for a reason.
There's something that she has to know that. Do you know this deck?
Huh?
No, I'm talking to Sparks. I'm like shuffling an awful long time here. I'm like, for somebody who wants a card from here, there, and everywhere, you should, you know, be able to. Okay, those two from there. You should be able to tell me where they are. Something, something, something particular he wants to tell you. So those two. Hey. That's just my son. If you saw anybody behind me, he's just gonna get something to drink. You want the wolf? Okay. Here we go. You ready? Yes. Yes. Good. Okay, I'll start with the first one. So here we go. Ooh, this is a butterfly. And it's relentless striving. I will strive relentlessly and eventually I will succeed. Butterflies symbolize transformation and emerging from darkness to light, representing the courage to break free from limiting situations and embracing new beginnings. Dump out the garbage you have been hoarding. Once it's out, don't bring it back. What once was will not be again. Find something new and fresh that brings you joy. Don't rush something new. It will happen when it's meant to. So don't just say to yourself, I have to find something new and then, rush something. Really, don't dump some old stuff you don't need anymore, and something new is going to come to you. Oh, then you got unstoppable in the storm, the raccoon. No matter how strong the storm, I will insist on my own direction. A raccoon symbolizes transformation, resourcefulness, and the ability to see beyond the surface. The path is long and hard. It's full of potholes and bumps. To travel it, you must be strong, but not physically, mentally, and have an unwavering belief system. Don't go with the flow, go against it. The clouds speak of times changed. Don't be fooled by the trickster looking to diminish your light. Okay. Then you have the death card. Wow, thank goodness you're putting an end to that mess. You should thank your lucky stars you avoided that train wreck. When death brushes by you, he is sending you a message. Well, more like a slap in the face. He's saying that it's time to have a yard sale and get rid of the old crap you have no use for, and then you can fill your garage with some new crap. So, okay, again, okay, get rid of what is not useful to you anymore, even information. If that information does not suit you, if you have new information that goes against that, dump it. Dump whatever you don't need. Then you got the spiritual rituals of Scary Pinnacle. We perform rituals every day, from eating to watching your favorite person on YouTube. Um, Spiritual rituals hold more meanings. They resonate with us and are important for spiritual health, our overall happiness. To engage in some of these on a regular basis. They allow us to step into the sacred. Even doing our simplest rituals can be made spiritual through intentions to bring love and awareness to them. Affirmations said out loud or written down is a great way to start. So they're asking you, I'm assuming, to be more ritualistic in the way you do your daily chores, and your daily things. Because sometimes also when you have structure, it's a little easier to then know what you don't need to, so you could get rid of, and what you could add. And then your last one, you got the Wolfie, which is Midnight Howl. Trust your instincts. Show your wild side. Strength in the pack. Prowling alone. Follow your calling. Okay, so those were your cards. Now let's see if there is a message. I'm sure there is. Let's see. A message for Kim. Why are we watching this in my head? Okay, listen to me. This is what he showed me that popped into my head, okay? It's a scene from a movie. I don't even remember what movie. It's an old 80s movie. Maybe Mary will know. You're on mute, Mary. Where Tom Cruise slides into the room.
Flies where?
With only his shirt and I don't know if he had a microphone or a fake microphone. Do you know that movie, Mary?
Always, he's flying to the room, and sliding to the room with the microphone. He's singing, Oh God, yeah. Let me think. Hang on.
Okay, anyway.
I
No,
know
not
the
Jerry
movie.
Maguire. Way before Jerry Maguire.
No, I think it is Jerry
Risky
Maguire.
business. Okay,
Risky
Kim
Business.
knows
Yeah, there you go.
Kim
It's
knows
Risky
it
Business and Jerry Maguire
because
one.
poor Kim. Okay, so this is what I got in my head. This is what you should be doing. Letting go. Maybe that means, but this is. I don't know why. Like I haven't watched that or anything since the '80s, probably when it came out, and that's what went. That's what I saw in my head. That exact scene where he slid into the living room. He has only his socks and his shirt on, and he's singing into a microphone. So, um,
No, it could be that she's letting go. That she's partying.
no, they want her to let
Being
go.
happy, and they want her to. They want her to. Be
Yeah,
happy.
they
And,
want her to do that because she hasn't
right.
been, and she's just been going with the flow of life, basically just there doing the same thing. Monotony has set in. Okay, so they want her to do
Life can
something
do
different.
that.
I think actually a few weeks ago, didn't he give me another song? Like I had Kung Fu Fighting in my head where like they were telling you to sing or dance to Kung Fu Fighting or do your chores to something like that. So they're really telling her to um you know no wonder. Yeah. So that's what they're telling you to do. Or sing on open mic night. Yeah, do something fun and exciting, maybe. Okay, so that's what was in my head. Let me see if there's a message that goes with that. Okay.
True, Carl. I agree. So, Shire, what you been up to? What you been doing? You been working so much that Kim don't sing, Carl. Oh, now come on. You probably sing in the shower or sing to yourself or in your room or something.
Well, that's why they showed it. Like they didn't show her in a bar. They showed
Right?
that
Just so
where
you're having fun by
she was just
herself.
home and comfortable and having fun.
Right. Kim, you don't sing in the shower. Trying to say you don't do none of that.
I sing sometimes, but I don't sing well. My kids, when they got old enough, because I used to sing to them in their cribs, they would tell me to shut up. And then um, yeah, they would tell me, okay, like read me a story. So then I'm better at reading stories than singing. And then sometimes I'll just sing like, when I put music on for the spirits, and then I hear myself and I go, they don't want to hear me sing. And then and I kind of get that feeling. They're like, okay, you don't need to sing with the song, like I'm like, okay, everybody just tells me to shut up. That's all right. It's okay. I sing it anyway sometimes. Um, okay. It's a short message, Kim. Live like tomorrow is going to be a zombie apocalypse and have a fun time. We need to get on the ball here because life is short, right? So what are we waiting for? That is your message from Fox. Thank you, Sparks, for giving me work to do.
Party down a drain pipe. Oh my.
That's true. I don't think I was quoted and sounding it. Oh, well, at least I think someone said to me one time it's like a dead canary singing or something like a dead canary. It was terrible. A dying, not dead, because a dying canary. That's what I sounded like.
Kim, I
So,
sent you that short yesterday, didn't I? About with the guy
oh my God, is
driving
that
the
the one that
fifty
I sent
thousand
you?
dollars
Oh
van.
my God, that was
That was
so
so
funny.
hilarious. Oh my god, it was funny. And this guy, there's no way this guy knew that it wasn't. I don't think it was planned out. I
Yeah,
think
because
it was.
he would be one of the best actors on TV. Let me tell
I'm
you.
telling you right now. Yeah, if he was, if they did, this man needs to be acting because I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now. Oh my god, he was so surprised. I love the end of it too, where he holds his head and he's like,
You're welcome,
I don't
Jim.
know. I don't know if I can show it or not. I probably get. I don't know if I get tagged on it or what, but
You know what you could do? You can share it on your community. You have community post, right?
yeah.
Share it on your community post and then tell them, after go to my community post, you can watch it. Because if you share it
I'll
on the
do that.
community post, you can't get dinged
Check
because you're sharing.
my community post later on, you guys. I'll share it on there after I get off of here.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. If his wife got him good, I mean, she got him good.
Okay, we have Kyrian, right? All right. So now let me just go. Kyrian wanted to know something. So let me
Oh,
just go
okay.
back.
So Barry, you're in the Barry White situation thing. Well, you can sing Barry White songs. Kim, I'll send it to you in Messenger.
Hi, Raven. Sorry.
That's Shire.
Oh, you changed your name? How are you, Shire? I haven't seen you in forever. No wonder, because if I would have seen you, I wouldn't have
I
realized it
knew
was
it
you with the
whenever
name
he
change.
put when he put Lunar and he spread it out and he put the heart and the flowers. I knew right then who he was. And I remembered after he'd done that yeah, I knew he changed his name, but I forgot. I had forgotten it.
You
Forgotten the
forgot what he
name.
changed it to.
Yeah.
Okay. What does she want to know? Here we
There
go.
you go. He'll that way you'll know it's him when he runs your name out real long, and that's how I always know. I've been on with Christina quite a bit, sure, but I haven't been doing my own channel, but I'm getting back to it. Let's see, let's see, we got to do get back to the readings.
Okay. I have
You just did
Kyrian.
Carl, right? And you
No, we
did
did
Kim.
call.
I said you
Yeah.
did Carl, and then you did Kim. Now you got to do
Yeah,
Kyrian.
I'm up to Kyrian. I just went back to look at her message because she wanted
All right.
to know something specific. So,
If he was younger, I could just hold it. No,
okay. So I got that. All right. So here we go, Kyrian. Here we go. So, Rista, what cards do you want? All right, let's do the regular. You got it. And then you can give a message maybe about the questions that Kyrian has, please.
Yeah, Carl, I told him, I just said in there, told him that you'd been back in the studio doing some work.
You want them? It's that one. Okay. This looks lovely. Let's see what we got. So the first one is, ooh, the Valentine's Love Potion wild card. So let's see. The Valentine's Love Potion of coffee cups. Did you know that there are magical properties to coffee beans? They are masculine, associated with Mars, fire, earth, and air elements, and the signs of Sagittarius and Aries. Their deity is Archangel Gabriel and helps with the root and sacral chakras. Coffee is a potion for just about everything. Boost spells, chakra boost, curse and hex removal, divination, grounding, luck, happiness, and lust. Add coffee beans to your spells. I'm going to tell you what that means after. Then you got the Joker of Scary Pentacles. I see you're just a nitwit today. You don't fully believe in your own righteousness. So the Joker decided to mess with your head even more. So you're not being truthful with yourself. Sit yourself down for a good talking to in the mirror. Just don't summon anything. You need to believe in yourself like everyone else believes in you. Then you got the donut of foodie. The donut of foodie. The donut symbolizes wholeness and infinity. It has no beginning or end to its round shape. It's the cycle of life in which the soul passes through different stages of existence. Circles are considered a perfect form, the idea of perfection, completeness, and unity, a reminder that everything is interconnected and the power of transformation and the importance of savoring life's moments. And then you got the T of social. The T of social. The values of tea translate to harmony, respect, purity, and elegance. Drinking tea is a ritual of purification and an attention to one's soul, an opportunity to stop, reflect, and start again. To open your root chakra by brewing some cinnamon spice tea. It's about finding the sacred in every moment in our lives. So already there is 3 chakras that you have to work on, and this might help you balance yourself out to be able to do more with your career and finding, um, you know, your future spouse. Because when your chakras are off, you're thrown off, right? And then your whole path is thrown off. So it was.
And to balance her out.
Yeah, we'll balance her out. So let me just go. We got to go back to which ones they were. So this one was the root chakra. And then what did I say the other ones were? Okay, so this one was the root chakra. The other one said the root and sacral chakra. So it's really just 2 chakras. They're really telling you your root chakra, you have to get grounded. And then your last one is a major one.
The 2 middle ones, side by side.
And then you got the stars. You're daydreaming by the starlight. That's fine, but don't miss the boat. And inspiration is on the horizon. The universe is shining on you. Follow the light and your future will be bright. If the ship sails, swim after it. The stars are telling you to have faith in where you're being taken. So sit back and enjoy the ride. So that means you're on the right path. So don't second guess yourself, because they are telling you you're on the right path, but you really have to balance yourself out. Like I said, with the chakras. Um, and that will help with that. And now let's get a message for you, okay? All right, Rista, what do you have for Kirian?
Laugh my ass off. Yeah. You have to cut down your liquids at night in the evening time. That way you won't have to get up so much. There you go. You better go have be checked. Just saying. I don't know how old you are, but you may need to go be checked for that. Shire, do you want to read it or not? Yes or no?
Okay,
I
so
know, I
Kirian,
know I'm cutting it with you. Go ahead.
sorry. Um, so all your heart's desires are closer than they appear. However, you can't leave it to divine intervention on its own. You have to work a little at it too. So instead of wonder and worry, do some research and put yourself out there a little more. Because I think what they're saying is basically you've gotten into um, a groove of things that you do, um, which is fine, but you have to do some different things. Maybe go to a different supermarket, go to a different laundromat, go to a different, because the guy is not sometimes gonna just fall into your lap. And divine intervention can help, but it's like, you just have to kind of be in the same place at the same time, which it's hard to get all the stars to align without you working at it a little. So maybe change up your routine a little. Um, and definitely try to work on your root and sacral chakras. I do have tons of videos um, on how you can balance those out with crystals, with different teas, um, and herbs and all that stuff. So yeah. Um, and that was for you. And is that all we had, sweetheart?
We got Shire or Raven. He wants one, and that's be the last one tonight that we're doing.
Uh-huh. Um,
Anybody else comes in, they'll have to wait till next week.
next week, or they can come to me tomorrow,
Right. And yeah, yes, I forgot about that.
and
Yeah, they come to
they
you
can get on
tomorrow.
my list tomorrow if they would like. So just give me a second. I just need something to drink, Shire, and then and just see if that made sense to Kirian, and then we'll continue.
All right, that's fine. I hope it's a good one, Raven. I hope you get a good reading. I was serious about being checked. I wasn't joking. But it could be you're drinking too much at night. Tea will make you go. It is a diuretic. I love ice. I love sweet tea and drank it all my life. It's my go-to drink. But I've kind of cut back on it lately some because of it being a diuretic. Carl answered you up the way here. Let's see. What did he say?
Tyrion didn't get back to us though, right?
No, Karen didn't. She didn't say anything at all. Karen, did you agree with the reading you just had, or are you there? Or oh, you heard it. Then she can go back and listen to it.
I don't know. The spirit guide was here. No,
I'm
didn't
glad
say
you got there,
anything.
Phil.
Didn't say she wasn't around.
Um, I guess we'll just do you shower and get that be it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did he want any particular cards? I have the cards that I made, which are like regular tarot. I have animal spirit messages and some Halloween oracles. Those are the three we're reading from today. And I don't think I've ever read for Shire, so he's another one I'm gonna have to take 1 second to get in touch with his guide.
It's the regular tarot.
Okay.
Hello, Anita. Welcome in.
Now Sparks got me singing that song from Risky Business. There you go.
See, I told you. I told you, Kim. You need to sing. I told you need to sing. I knew you
Well,
sang.
you know, you said it in the beginning of the show, Mary. Music really is good for your heart. Hi,
Yeah,
Juanita. How are you?
music's soothes the soul. Guy might be in the pub. Ask him to come to her.
No, he came.
Oh, did he
He,
come? Okay.
yeah, yeah. Well, somebody came to read for him, so he told me his name, so it's all good. Um, Somebody's looking out for you there, Shire. Alrighty, let's do the cards. I do sing in my room. Yeah. Okay.
But nowhere else.
That's all right.
Red lion or the blue ball. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, that's the pubs, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's the pubs.
Carl, it's because you're happier doing what you love to do, and you need to keep doing it. Keep going back to that studio, doing stuff, helping people, helping yourself. That's what's doing it. I'm telling you, Danny, we had a discussion with Danny this morning. I ain't been doing it. I ain't been taking care of myself because it's one of those you gotta love yourself things, and I don't love myself so much. So, but anyway, that's another story. But anyway, I can say this, that he is right. I've been there, done that. I know if you do for yourself and do what you love to do, you do get better. You do get well. You do a lot better than what you was doing. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful that you're still here, and that they were wrong on you biting the bullet. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're still here with us.
All right, we got some cards for Shire.
Okay.
Shire, I don't know. There's some love stuff going on here. What do we
Oh, okay.
what do we got going on here? Okay, so the first one we got is the wine of social. The wine of social. This comes to you as a sign of fun and celebration. Wine denotes the presence of a well of water, therefore representing the depths of life and of truth in our consciousness, which will spring up when we make proper connection with it. Basically, life's secrets are hidden in a glass of wine, so drink away. Um, and then you got the tower. The tower. Um, you thought it couldn't happen to you, but the lighthouse you are living in is falling apart. You can't seem to fix it. It's okay. The fish swimming around the lighthouse let you know sometimes you gotta let it all fall down so you can start over again, bigger, better, and stronger. So just look on the bright side. Um, you're right. I thought there was five. You gotta pull one more for him. Okay. Then you got the chariot. The chariot. We are on a ghost hunt. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Don't be afraid. We have each other. If a ghost scares you, scare it back. The boos are inside of you. Focus. If you pay attention, you'll be all good. Limited thinking won't get you anywhere. Combine your mind, heart, and spirit, and you will be an unstoppable force. Now let's go get some ice cream. And here's where the loved ones come in. Okay. So you got two wild cards for Valentine's Day. I have some wild cards thrown in here for Christmas, Halloween, and Valentine's Day. And you got two Valentine's Day ones. So you got the Valentine wild card of social. Valentine's Day originated as a Christian feast day honoring martyr Valentine. Later, through folklores and traditions, it has become a significant cultural, religious, and commercial celebration of love. In many religions around the world today, this card comes to you to ask you to spread your love around and see how far it reaches. And then you got the Valentine's elixir of foodie. Valentine's love potion number 13 is iced hibiscus cinnamon tea, a magical potion of epic proportions. An iced potion is a new way to brew and drink magical elixirs and tonics. It even gives you a recipe here, okay? So this is to cool you down and change your life and romance. So it says 36 ounces of water, 3 tablespoons of hibiscus flower, 2 cinnamon sticks, 1/8 cup of sugar, and 1 small mandarin orange. Add ice, infuse all the ingredients, steep and drain. Okay, so let's see what this all means to you. Let's see if your spirit guide will give me a personal message. You can tell me now, whatever it was. I saw that you typed something um, before I take the message from his spirit guide, Mary. Give me 1 second, sweetheart. I think.
We had somebody, one Juanita come in, and she wants to know if she can have a message, get a reading. I'm
Who?
gonna leave it up to you. You would feel like doing one more. Juanita Wormington, that's in chat.
Oh, Juanita? Okay.
Yeah, but then that's it. We're cutting it there. And if anybody comes in there and play, I'll tell them no. That they have to come
Okay.
tomorrow night.
All right.
But
So let me get a message for Shia from the spirit guide
okay,
if he has. And then I thought you were asking me something for Shia.
no. Juanita, we'll do you next, and then that's it. Good night.
Okay.
You make a no vacancy, right? No, Juanita, we'll do you. It's okay. And
Wow, you have 2 people talking right now. Okay, but give me 1 second because I give me a second. I'm done. One at a time. Are you want to say something to Shire too? Okay, so give me 1 second. Okay, let me just finish with this one message. Okay, start from there. I feel like there's a hidden message in here somewhere. So maybe you'll know what it is, Shire. Here you go. This is your message from your spirit guide. It's time to put yourself out there. Throw out what you think you know and look into what is in reality your new knowledge. For growing can only happen if we spread our wings. So that was the message from your spirit guide. There's someone else here who has a message, and I believe it's for you, but I asked them to wait. And let me just ask them what it is. Okay. Let me just ask the other person what it is, what they need, and who it is, and all this. 1 second. You have a second message. Okay, so this message is from someone higher. It's either like your ancestral guide or your guardian. Okay, and this is the message they have for you, Shire. Ask and you shall receive. Wishing is great with intention, but sometimes everyone needs extra help. Maybe your divine friends can help. Okay, and that was your second message. So I hope that made sense to you, Shire. Do you have any
Well, Shire, I can tell
sense
you this.
to you, or
You know, maybe you need to ask them for help if you haven't already. Ask your
yeah?
higher
And
power.
I didn't do a crossover last night. I fell asleep. Like I laid down to rest my neck and back. I
Uh
fell asleep. I didn't wake up until like almost 1 in the morning, and I said, you know what? I'll have some coffee and I'll do the crossover. I had some coffee, and then I all of a sudden I looked down, like I was just I don't know what I was doing, watching something to like kind of wake myself up. I looked down and it was 6 in the morning. I don't even know where the time went.
huh. Part of it
Um,
was looking up the stuff I sent
12
you.
to 6. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow. And that's what I'm saying. Like somehow I missed my crossover yesterday because I was just I don't know. So yeah, she made it, but I didn't do the crossover. So that's yeah. Um
He said, "Thank you, Christina." He said that makes sense.
oh, you're welcome. Very
He said
good.
you had a lot
Okay.
of good. He said you had a lot of right info
Yeah.
on him.
Um
She's
that
very
was
good at reading, you guys. Very good, actually.
okay.
One of the best readers out there. I'll tell you that.
Thank you. That's because I really try to make a connection with your guides. I try not to just read the cards because I feel that it's anybody could do that, right? You can get cards
Right.
read from anyone. Um,
Well, when I do it, I tap into their guides or whoever. I tap into them
right.
basically, and it's where it takes quite a bit of energy for me to do it, but I do it that way. That's how I've always done it.
Yeah, that's what
So
you have to do. Like you can't like a lot of people just read cards and their guides will give them the idea of what cards to pick. But
okay,
then
girl, that's cool.
but then but then you have to decipher what those cards mean to you, like the reader doesn't usually.
Right, right,
Um they'll try to tell you what the card means, which is fine, but
right.
they don't really. Okay, I just wanted to make sure she got that. Yeah.
I read what the book says, like when I do readings out of the oracle cards or even the tarot cards, the regular tarot cards. I will read what the book says, but then I add to it
Right.
like
Is
what I
there
picked up and what I feel.
right, because you add to it. But when you
Right.
just reading, it's just reading. Okay. Juanita,
Yeah.
I have, do you want your guide to pick? There's another one I have to get with their guide because these are all new. A lot of these are new guides for me. But do you want your guide to pick the cards, or do you want to pick? I have animal cards, which are messages from spirits. Um, and then I have Halloween oracles, or I have like it's like a regular tarot deck would be, but it's written by me. So you can pick, or you can have your spirit guide pick. And then if we can ask Juanita's spirit guide to come and tell me their name and read for us, that'd be great. Yes, your guide. Okay, let your guide pick. Okay. So, do we have a guide for Juanita? Give me 1 second. Alrighty. We have your spirit guide. They're going to read you some animal animal message from spirit. So let's see what we got. That one. Okay. Yeah, one more. Okay, thanks. All right, here we go. For Juanita from her guide. So the first one you got is strength in unity, and that's the giraffe. The power of one person is limited, but the power of all is infinite. Giraffes are seen as a symbol of beauty, calm, kindness, wisdom, patience, and intuition. They are grace, elegance, and gentle in nature, and sometimes associated with magic seers or oracles. Wine, soda, wine and soda, coffee and gin, lemonade and sangria. Sometimes the unlikeliest things can go together perfectly, even if it's not the norm. Don't be afraid to shake things up a bit. Being stagnant will cause other things to move around you and you will miss out. Ooh. Ooh, then you got the tiger. Endless effort. I strive relentlessly, aiming for unlimited success. Tigers hold a powerful spiritual meaning. They represent strength, vitality, courage, and protection. Tigers as guides teach emphasizing your feelings and survival instincts. They easily overcome challenges and inspire self-confidence. It's time to throw caution out the window when it comes to trying something new. Your soul is burning for adventure, but your mind is being a party pooper. Go with your gut, be brazen, and party like it's 1999. Oh, then you got the goat. Dare to challenge. I'm not afraid of challenges. I face them boldly and will overcome everything. Goats symbolize resilience, intelligence, and a connection to the divine or natural world. Spiritually, goats represent strength, vitality, and fertility. So a lot of vitality. There are signs everywhere. Don't trip over them and keep walking. Investigate them. You have powers not many people are blessed with. They were given to you for a reason. So relax, meditate or daydream, get grounded, and let the universe guide you. These are beautiful ones. Ooh, then you got the parrot. I'm sorry. It's a cockatoo. There's the cockatoo. Power of dreams. Dreams give me strength to reach for a broader sky. Cockatoos represent happiness, success, and fulfillment. As a spirit guide, they foster resilience, wisdom, and freedom. A spark starts a fire. A whip gets the horse moving. Gas gets your car in gear. But what's your ignition? Find it, and you'll have found the key to your freedom. Ask, and you shall receive. Cleanse, and you shall be refreshed. Listen to your intuition, and you'll have infinite wisdom. Cockatoos can be trained to do tricks. You can train yourself to listen to yourself. Ooh, then you have this pretty butterfly. Light of dreams. The path of pursuing dreams is always accompanied by light and hope. Butterflies are widely recognized as a symbol of transformation, rebirth, and spiritual growth. They stand for freedom, joy, and lightness, and encourage a sense of liberation and positivity. The world is big and we are small in comparison. However, we can still make a big impact in our own life and for the people around us. Look deep inside yourself. The answers are just at your fingertips. All you have to do is extend yourself. So, just from the cards, I can tell that you're having a little bit of a problem listening to yourself. Like you'll have this idea and you'll be like, no, it's probably not a good idea. Your intuitions are your strongest superpower. Even if you have no other spiritual kind of, you know, what you would call powers, your intuition is the strongest thing that you have. So you really have to pay attention to yourself, your inner
Like
self.
you get
That's
this gnawing gut feeling.
that's your universe. You are the center of your universe and what goes around you. So you have to listen to your intuition. Um, so yeah, let's see what the message from your guide is, okay?
Kim's got another spirit for you.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to know if she can send it to you or the Greg, or do you want to send it to the
No, no,
send it
no.
to you or
Because after this, I'm gonna do a crossover. Okay, send it here. Send the person here. I want to
goats
say
or Thor's chattier steeds? Uh, they chatty, all right. They also will make you move if you need to move. They'll ram you right in the butt and make you move, that's for sure. We had an old Billy Goat. You still have more for Juanita?
Yeah, I'm writing her message from her spirit guide. So give me one
Okay.
second.
All right.
Okay. So know yourself and you will know the world. Listen to yourself and you will have the knowledge, or you will have all the knowledge you will ever need. Your guides have been by you and trying to give you the answers you seek. You really just have to listen. However, don't listen to the noise of the outside world, for they only know the right answers for them, not for you. So basically, don't always take everybody else's advice because sometimes their advice is good for them, but not for you. Um, so really try to maybe meditate or daydream or even ask for things in your dream from your guide to maybe push you along in the situation you're in. Obviously, they're telling you this because there's a situation that you're either in or coming up that you're really going to need um, your intuition and your guides. So just keep that in mind. Of course, you can come to Mary and I anytime if you have any questions or need any help getting in touch with your guides. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, well, you can hit.
that was that was
If
for
you're,
Ronnie.
you can come to us when we're on live, or you can hit me on Messenger. I do have a group page on there, and I also have a private page on there. You hit me
Oh
on either
yeah,
one
and
of those.
tomorrow I'll be doing cards on my channel. And on my channel is my Facebook, so you could have my messenger there.
I'm
Um,
sorry to hear that, Jim Juanita, but you're very welcome. Uh, like she said, um, Christina, you want to drop your link
yeah,
in
that's
the
what I'm
chat
gonna do.
to
Yeah,
your channel. She'll be on tomorrow night. I won't be with her, but I'll be in chat. Um,
yes.
but I won't be on panel. But anyway, I don't. Let's see, what time you go on? You go on at 6. She goes on at
Usually
6
six
Central,
6:30 Eastern Standard
by
Time.
6:30 Eastern, and of course it's 5:30 Central.
Oh, no wonder I can't find myself. Do you know? Oh, here we go. I'm like, I'm searching my channel in Google. It actually gave me my channel, but I'm like, why you have to type it all in? Well, because you weren't on YouTube, you damn asshole.
Uh,
Get down, idiot. It wasn't in yeah, I wasn't in. Here's my channel, by the way. There you go. In case anybody doesn't know me, there's my channel. um, but hey, Google knew who I was when I typed Christina and Son Ghost Squad. It gave me my, channel to go to on YouTube. So that was kind of cool.
yeah,
Could even
yeah.
find me on Google.
It has me too. I mean, it will do that. I was shocked too, like when I went and looking for my channel on there, and I think I put my name in, and it brought my channel up. It brought all kinds of stuff up.
Yeah.
It brought all my social
Um.
medias up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Juanita. I'm sorry for your troubles. Well, I hope that made sense to you, and I hope that helped. Clarissa, what a pretty name. Alrighty.
Oh, the one that's gonna pass. Oh, well, Clarissa, I'm sure you can hear me. Safe
Yeah.
travels to you and blessings, and to all of you that's passing. That's gonna cross tonight. That Christina's crossing.
Oh, I'm sure there's tons because, like I said, I skipped a day or two, maybe. So I'm sure I am going to have a lot of peeps tonight. And then I think they get nervous that I'm not going to do it. It's just, that's not the case. I love helping them, but sometimes, you just need a little break.
They understand. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Kobe just said yes. We do. He said she does. She does a lot. Hang on, he's not done.
Okay.
Sometimes too much, he says.
No. Well, because I love all you guys. I love all the guides. I love you guys. So I love helping you guys and giving you guys messages from your spirit guides, and I love helping the spirits that need help. So, you know. I love all that. I love the kiddos. I love the animals. I love
Right.
learning new species that I didn't know existed the past long, long time ago and meeting them. Like, you know, yeah, it's crazy. I like all that stuff. So, and I'm so interested. Like, it's just a wealth of knowledge that is at your fingertips. So I get like, I want to know about it. So I ask like a million
Right.
questions, like, And so it's funny because like one of the older gentlemen from here wanted to go to the Grove. He wasn't sure he wanted to cross over right away. And so he said, I'm going to go to the Grove. I said, okay, somebody take you. Um, so somebody took him to the Grove and he walked in and he's like, oh, hi, my name is, and then he stopped him right away. He's like, I don't need to know. I won't remember, whatever. And he's like, oh, because she asks, and he and then Danny goes, yeah, she asks, and she talks, and she feeds you, and all that. Yeah, but you could just
Good
go to the
night,
Grove.
James. You're
I'm not,
welcome. See you tomorrow night.
Good night, James. Have a great day at work tomorrow. So yeah, you know.
Yeah. Uh, drop in tomorrow to play Lunar up. Okay, Raven. I'm tired. You crack me up. Um, So it's done for the readings tonight. I appreciate everybody being here.
Yeah.
I really do. You don't have Christina, you got the link there. You can go hit her up. And yeah, it'd be 6:30 Eastern and 5:30 Central. And sometimes she's a few minutes early, sometimes a few minutes late. So if she's
Yeah.
late, hang out, wait, because she's going to be there. If
Oh
for
yeah,
some
yeah. I
reason
don't.
she doesn't go live, she always puts it on her community page or tells people, hey, I'm not going live tonight because of whatever, you know.
Yeah. I usually though don't ever miss Wednesday readings. Sometimes Thursday I don't have a topic,
Yeah,
so
I
I
haven't
might
seen you miss
miss
Wednesday or
Thursday,
at
or
all.
sometimes I'll do a Thursday and miss a Saturday because it's raining. And usually Saturday I take you guys out for walks, and if it's raining, or if I literally can't walk. Last Saturday I did go just later, and we did some ghost stuff in the backyard. So um, Saturday's an up in the air kind of day. So the times are different, but I usually never ever skip Wednesday. So I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Um, and yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
she always sets it ahead of time so we
Yeah,
know. So all you have to do is look up to see if she's got it set and set your
yeah. It's
set the
always set
timer
about
on.
an hour before I go live. So
Yeah. But anyway, you guys, it's been good tonight. Dane wanted me to go an hour. I went 3 hours. It's been 3 hours, and I'm ready to get off here. Wearing down. So, but I hope to see y'all tomorrow night. And like I said, this will be every Tuesday night here on my channel. And I am going to set another night, but I'm going to wait because I'm going to see who's on what night, because I don't want to go over certain people. So anyway, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. And the ones that's been here every time I go live, I appreciate you more than you know. And I love to everybody. Love and happiness and blessings. And have a good night.
good night, everyone.